Hello, it's Pans, and welcome to another FIFA 20 Road to Glory series. This year I'm going to be doing a FIFA 20 Road to Glory series. This is going to be the first episode. As you can see, the web app is currently coming out tomorrow as of recording. So we have no actual FIFA content today. What we're going to be doing today, we're going to be looking over some starter squads that I have sort of built up and just sort of quickly put together, something that you should be able to afford like from day one, or you can sort of build towards for the first week, and just going over the players, why I chose them. I've got two squads that I've already built, and we'll see if we can build one sort of on the video live, so that we can sort of look at the players, the kind of players that you want to be choosing. And maybe we can compare the prices of similar players at the start of FIFA 19 as to like sort of guesstimate how much these starter squads are going to cost. And yeah, we're going to basically, I'm going to try and get a couple episodes of this out per week. We're going to see how it goes. Hopefully I'll get one up tomorrow when the web app comes out. Sort of start the squad, start the club, build the squad, maybe do a couple of the easy SBCs, see if we can get some packs going. But yeah, let's just jump straight into those squads. So the first one I have is Premier League squad. I know lots of people like to start on the Premier League, especially if you're from the UK, like I am, because that is the football that you watch week in, week out. So let's start from the back. Let's go from goalkeeper up to striker. In goal we have Rui Patricio, the Portuguese Wolves keeper. I think he's going to be relatively cheap. He was relatively cheap throughout FIFA 19. There are definitely better keepers than him. All the top clubs of like the keepers are just going to be higher rated. They're going to perform better, but I think he's going to be a really, really nice starter keeper in the Premier League. 84 diving, 80 handling, 81 positioning, 82 reflexes, some solid face card stats. And since we're going full Premier League, like the strong links don't matter. So I think he's going to be great. I don't know how much he cost at the beginning of FIFA 19, but I'm pretty sure he was quite cheap. Now let's go right back. A lot of people have already talked about Ricardo Pereira, one of the best right backs I think in the Premier League. He's 82 rated, but his stats, I think he should be higher rated than 82. He's got 86 pace, 81 dribbling, 77 passing, 79 defending, and 73 physical. This guy, his card looks really nice. He's going to be a great right back from the start of the game. You could probably take this, like, unless you want to like spend lots of money on or lots of coins on your right back, you could probably take him relatively far. The centre backs, I have gone for Rudiger and Ake. This is the part of the squad that I'm not 100% sure on, is these two centre backs. They both have decent defending and physical. 82 defending, 78 physical for Rudiger, and 81 defending, 77 physical for Ake. They both have decent pace for centre back. Pace has been nerfed in FIFA 20. Lots of players have had their pace nerfed, so I think 72 pace for Rudiger and 75 for Ake should be, like, I think that's a good spot for centre backs at the moment, because even if you look at some of the faster players from last year, they've had their pace dropped by a fair amount of points. So I think any centre back that has 65, 70, that's sort of the minimum you want. Anything above that is a bonus. So Ake's got some really nice stats, really nice well-rounded card here. 75 pace, 72 dribbling, 81 defending, 77 physical, 70 passing. That's a really nice card. I like this Ake card. Rudiger, 72 pace. His card is much less well-rounded, but his defending stats is slightly better. 82 defending, 78 physical, but only 72 pace. But I think he's going to be pretty solid. And then at left back we've got Shaw, another really, really nicely well-rounded card. 82 pace, 80 dribbling, 80 defending, 78 physical, 75 passing, and 54 shooting. Again, I think this card is going to be good. That Luke Shaw card to me looks like a really, really nice fullback card. He's got good pace, good dribbling, decent passing, good defending and physical. I think he's going to be nice. Okay, so I've gone for a 4-3-3 here. So we've got three centre midfielders. A lot of people on Twitter have been raving about this Sissoko card. Really, really nice card. Not a single stat below 70. Very, very nice box-to-box midfielder. 80 pace, 70 shooting, 78 passing, 79 dribbling and defending, and 89 physical. This guy is going to boss midfield. He could even play a decent CDM with that 89 physical really coming in to help him there. And then in the middle, I've gone for a little bit of a different pick. I've not seen too many people speak about this card. Again, very nicely well-rounded card. 84 dribbling, 82 passing is the highest stats. Lo Celso from Tottenham, 77 pace, 78 shooting, 72 physical. It's only his defending that really lets him down here. I don't know how much this card's going to cost. Obviously, in FIFA 19, they had a lot of decent special cards, Lo Celso did. So hopefully, this card won't be too expensive. It is 83 rated, like Rui Patricio. And sometimes 83 rated cards can be quite expensive at the beginning. But this card looks decent, man. I've not seen too many people speak about him on Twitter. Most people are talking about Sissoko. Because, I mean, even if you compare these cards, there's not a huge amount of difference. Like, it's probably why people are raving about Sissoko. 2 ratings lower, but like the stats, very, very similar. He hasn't quite got as much physical as Sissoko. But the 77 pace, 78 shooting, 82 passing, 84 dribbling, and 65 defending, 72 physical. Very nice, well-rounded card. I think he's going to be really good. It depends. A lot of these cards, the stats look nice. It just depends how they play in game. You can get some cards that have really nice face stats, and when you get to like actually playing them, they just feel really bad because like sometimes balance and agility means that they just don't play well in midfield. Moving on to the last midfielder, a bit of a wild card. He's definitely more of a cam than a CM, so perhaps like this formation you could move those around and go to, I think, is it 4-3-3-4, where it has a cam. Play them like this, with Lanzini at cam, Celso and Sissoko like that. So like 77 pace, 72 shooting, 78 passing, 85 dribbling, really nice cam stats. The reason I'm saying he's more of a cam than a CM is 32 defending might not lend himself very well for sort of tracking back and covering the defense. 50 physical, not great. Might get bossed around if people have got cards like Sissoko in at CDM, sort of marking him. Although I've heard you can't really be just controlling his CDMs. They've changed defending quite a bit, which I think is going to be very interesting for the first couple weekend leagues in FIFA 20. Moving on to the forwards, we have Ryan Fraser in at left wing, the Scotsman from Bournemouth. He's going to be a really nice starter card. 90 pace, 73 shooting, 78 passing, 83 dribbling. Really, really nice winger to have at the beginning of the game. He's not going to be overly expensive. And yeah, he looks like he could be a great early game winger. Just ripping those fullbacks down. Like I said, pace has been nerfed, but he's still got 90 pace. And the other winger I've gone for is a transferred card. We've got Sam Maximin. He was a Future Stars card in FIFA 19. He has 93 pace, 70 shooting, 70 passing, 86 dribbling. Another really nice, I think, starting winger. He's only 79 rated, but I think that pace and that dribbling, he's going to be good. Like I say, defending has been changed massively, so people aren't going to be used to it at the beginning. And having a high pace, high dribbling winger, I think, is going to be important. And then in the middle, we have Raul Jimenez, the Mexican from Wolves. And again, it's a really nicely well-rounded card. 78 pace, 78 shooting, 71 passing, 75 dribbling, and 79 physical. That's a really, really nice striker card right there. There are definitely different strikers you could put up here. If you're into like sort of crossing and heading, you could probably get taller strikers. But I think like look at those stats, man. Just really nicely well-rounded. Going to be a decent striker. So that's the Premier League squad I put together. The expensive players I would expect from here. I think Sissoko is going to be quite expensive. Lo Celso might be quite expensive. 83 rated from Tottenham. And like his stats are decent. If he plays well in game, he's going to be quite expensive. Pereira might be a little bit expensive. A lot of people already touting him. I don't know about keepers. They're usually a little bit less. But I can't expect this squad would cost a huge amount. Everyone is around the 80 to 82 sort of rated. You should be able to pick up a Sam Maximin pretty cheaply. Now the second squad, it's interesting actually. I started off this squad as a Bundesliga squad. At the back here. We've got the back five, I want Bundesliga, and then as I was moving up, it sort of turned into a French team. Because I've got 3 Bundesliga French defenders, and so rather than look for Bundesliga players, I was just sort of looking at suggested, and there's a really nice French starter squad here. So I'm going to run you through it from the back to the front once again. We have Trapp in goal, German, 82 diving, 79 kicking, 83 positioning, 85 reflexes. His speed's a little low, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem in the early game. Decent keeper. He was cheap in FIFA 19. He's probably going to be cheap again. Not really too much to say about him. Right back, this guy looks really nice. 79 rated Klosterman, 85 pace, 79 defending, 75 physical, 70 dribbling. Really nice fullback. Gonna be cheap because there are most people go for Premier League squads at the beginning. So he's a lowish rated, decent statted Bundesliga right back. He's gonna be decent. Not too much more to say about that. Two centre backs. We have French Bundesliga centre backs here. We have Upamecano and Konate. Again, Konate is one that a lot of people have looked at and are speaking highly of him on Twitter. 80 defending, 78 physical, 78 pace. Those are the highlights there. The dribbling and passing are a little bit low, but you don't really want you don't really need dribbling on your centre backs. The passing might be an issue. We'll just have to see how it works out in game. But really nice stats. The pace, defending, and physical stats really making this guy could be a very, very valuable starter squad centre back. Upamecano, very similar stats. 76 pace, 75 defending, 80 physical. Slightly worse than Konate. But I think, again, he's 77 rated. He's going to be cheap. And he easily fits into any Bundesliga or French side. Perfect link with Konate. So he's, again, very, very nice. He's going to be easy to pick up. Which, you know, I'll explain why he's sort of in there as opposed to someone maybe who's 80 or 81 rated in a minute. And then we have in the left back spot Roussillon, not Roussillon. Again, another player that a lot of people have been talking about on Twitter. Very nice starter fullback. 89 pace, 78 defending and physical, 80 dribbling, 76 passing. Really nicely well-rounded card. Could easily slot into the CDM role if you wanted to like move your players about in game. He's going to be solid. Like, you can just tell. 89 pace is huge. He's the fastest player on the team, in fact. So he's going to be great. If you can afford him, he's probably going to be on the expensive side for an 82 rated card at the beginning because he is very nice and a lot of people talking about him on Twitter, like I said. So he's going to be good. All right, let's move to the midfield. I've gone for a 4-1-2-1-2 here. So we have 4 central midfielders, a CDM, a CAM, and 2 CMs. At CDM, I've gone for Ndombele. You could swap Sissoko and Ndombele around. We've got the perfect link here, the French Tottenham players. I'd probably actually put Sissoko in at CDM here and put Ndombele at CM. I don't know why they were the other way around. Again, Sissoko, 79 defending, 89 physical. We talked about him in the Premier League side. Solid player. I don't really need to say too much more. And Ndombele is nice. Again, well-rounded card. 80 pace, 78 passing, 87 dribbling, 70 defending, and 78 physical. Very nicely well-rounded card. Only got 65 shooting, but we've got a cam and 2 strikers, so I can't imagine he's going to be taking too many shots. But we'll see. I think he's going to play nicely in game. And on the other side, we have Aouar. Now, he had a couple of nice cards in FIFA 19, and his base card in FIFA 20 looks to be relatively decent as well. Decently statted, not great. 83 dribbling is his highlight, 79 pace, 79 passing, and 71 shooting. Decent stats. His defending and physical let him down. He might be bullied out of the midfield a little bit, so he could be swapped out for someone with a little bit more physical. Maybe a bit more shooting if you're very attacking minded. And then at Cam we have Payet. I like Payet as a player and as a FIFA card. In fact, a foot card. He has 71 pace, 77 shooting, 82 passing, 81 dribbling. Very nice Cam stats there. Pace is a little bit, like I say, it's been nerfed, so his pace might be a little bit low, but everyone else's pace has been sort of dropped down as well, so it might not be too much of an issue. Again, 67 physical, not great. Might get bullied by some of the stronger CDMs, but I think he's going to be okay. He did well at the beginning of last FIFA, so I'm hoping he's going to do decently at the beginning of this FIFA. Now up front, we have the classic FIFA starter striker Ben Yedder, French from I think that's Monaco. 84 pace, 82 shooting, 85 dribbling. Just really nice stats for a striker. High work rate. I mean, yeah, there's not much you can say. Ben Yedder is always used at the start of FIFA. He's going to be the most expensive card in this team, no doubt about it, which is why we have Upamecano in the back here instead of someone else who may be a little bit more expensive, sort of to make up for this Ben Yedder here. He's going to be over 10k, I'm pretty sure, easily. So yeah, he's sort of the star of this team. And yeah, he's always good at the beginning of FIFA. He's got good pace, good shooting, good passing, good dribbling. His physical is letting him down a little bit. But yeah, he scores goals, man. He scores goals. And alongside him up front, we have Gamero. Now, I looked at this card. I don't think I've seen too many people talk about this card, but he's got 85 pace, 79 shooting. If you stick, I don't know, stick some sort of chem style on there, boost his shooting, boost his pace, he is going to be very nice. He's not going to be very expensive. There are lots and lots of French cards that can replace him in a French team. But yeah, I mean, so there's a lot of redundancy, lots and lots of good French cards at the beginning of this FIFA. So some of these cards, like Aouar, probably going to be cheap because there are other, like, these guys, like, these are all replaceable. There's so much redundancy in a French starter team, which might keep the prices of some of the more average players down. So the best ones will probably be a little bit more expensive, whereas the ones slightly below them, they're going to be much cheaper because of all the redundancy. That's what I think. We'll see though. We'll see. So that's the Bundesliga / French team there. Let's try and build. Let's build a Serie A team, shall we? Let's go for a Serie A team. Let's start on the strikers. Let's do that live here while I'm recording this. I haven't looked at the Serie A strikers. Position strikers. Let's have a look who we got. So starter strikers, you're not going to want anyone too high rated. Let's have a look who we got here. What you're going to want to look for in a starter striker: good pace, good shooting. That's pretty much all you need. If they have good physical, it's a bonus. So someone like Piatek, 76 pace, 80 shooting, decent. Carrera, 84 pace, 75 shooting, again, decent. It sort of depends on your playstyle, whether you want a tall guy or a short guy or a fast guy. Let's just flick through, see we got Muriel, 88 pace, could be really nice. Could be really nice. Defrel as well, 86 pace, 78 shooting. This guy might be who we want here. He's got 81 dribbling. His physical is a little low at 55. Lasagna, 90 pace. He could be really good if you like playing through balls and just want to run through, like play a couple cams, playing those through balls through Lasagna. 90 pace, 74 shooting. I think we're going to go for Defrel because we can hybrid this into a French team if we want to. So let's have a look at the right wings from the Serie A as well. Position, right wing. Let's have a look who we got. It's Jose Callahan, going to be pretty expensive at the beginning. 84 rated, Napoli. Who else we got here? Suso could be a good shout. Lozano. Everyone loves Lozano at the beginning of the game. He's got 93 pace, 83 dribbling. He's going to be decently priced. I think what we're going to go... I like Chiesa as well. 85 pace, 74 shooting, 82 dribbling. Let's go with Chiesa. You could go for Lozano here. He is a beast at the beginning of FIFA with his 93 pace. I'm going to go a little bit cheaper. I'm going to go Chiesa. Let's go for the left wing this time. And let's see what we can find from the Serie A. Serie A left wings. Not a huge choice here. Douglas Costa is the best left mid in the Serie A, according to rating. Gervinho is wonderful in the beginning of FIFA because of his 90 pace, 79 dribbling, shooting and passing stats are acceptable. Verdi looks pretty good as well with his 86 pace, 80 passing and 83 dribbling. We're going to go for Verdi here. You could get because we're going for full Serie A, we're not really too fussed about strong links and stuff, but getting an Italian from the Serie A, nice if you want to make a hybrid. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the central midfielders. Where am I going? Position central midfielders from the Serie A. There's going to be lots of these. Serie A. Alright, so let's scroll down a little bit. We're not going to be going for any of these top row. If you can afford Allen, Allen is an absolute monster. Look at those stats, man. 84 physical, 85 defending, 84 dribbling, 78 passing, 75 pace, 71 shooting. Allen is an absolute monster. Such a well-rounded card. If you can get Allen, really good CDM, really good box-to-box CM. Just all round like great card, but he's going to be very expensive as an 85 rated card at the beginning. Who else have we got here? So let's go for... Ooh, Bonaventura looks really nice. Look at those stats, man. His only stat below 70 is his physical at 69. We've got 82 passing, 82 dribbling, 77 shooting. This guy could be a really nice box-to-box midfielder. Let's have a look, see if a couple more lower rated. Zielinski looks decent as well. 83 dribbling, 81 pace, 81 passing. Let's go down a little bit. Emre Can looks a little bit lackluster, although he could be good as a CDM with his 81 defending, 84 physical. His shooting and his pace let him down a little bit, but not too bad. Kessie looks good. Very well rounded. 88 physical, 78 defending, 77 dribbling, 72 passing, shooting, and pace. Decent, well-rounded card here. Could be a good shout if you're low on money. He's not going to be that expensive. So let's stick Kessie in. I wish it would save your search, man. So position, league. Let's go. Should we go Bonaventura as well? Let's go Zielinski. I liked his stats, man. His physical's letting him down a little bit, so we're going to make sure he's out on the side rather than in the center here. Let's have a look who they're suggesting. Lots of high-rated cards. Could go for Bonaventura again. Decently well-rounded card. His pace and his physical letting him down a little bit, but he's probably again going to be decently priced. Let's have a look. Anybody good jumping out at me here? Let's go for Bonaventura. He looks like the best option there. Alright, so keeper centre backs. Let's have a look who is available in the Serie A as a starter keeper and the centre backs. No, we want goalkeeper, not centre backs. There we go. So there's a decent selection here. Buffon has been absolutely shafted in ratings this year. He has dropped a lot. So he's 83 rated, so he could feasibly be a decent starter goalkeeper. Positioning, I think, is a very important stat. He has 91 positioning. Reflexes, like Strakosha's got 87 reflexes, Perrin 87 reflexes. Like any of these would be decent starter keepers, I'm not going to lie. Let's stick... Perrin might be a little bit more expensive because he's from Juve or Calcio Picante. Ospina doesn't look that great. Let's go for Perrin. Let's go for Perrin. Alright, and now we got right backs. Let's have a look at the Serie A right backs and see what we can find. Okay, Florenzi is pretty much the best right back. Hisage was a really good right back. As a defending right back, like straight out defender, really nice. His stats have been reduced by quite a bit here. Alright, so Malcuit looks pretty good. 85 pace, 74, 75 defending and physical, 78 dribbling. This guy could be a good shout. Let's stick Malcuit in. I like him with his high pace. He's just as pacey as our attackers, which is really nice. Serie A. Let's have a look at the centre backs that are available to us. Not too many high rated centre backs here, just sort of one row of high rated centre backs, which gives us a lot of choice for starter centre backs. So what we're looking for here is decent defending and physical stats, and if you can get pace above 70, that's a plus as well. So like as you can see, there's a lot of centre backs here. None of them, well, very few of them are 70 or above pace. We've got Manolas with 82 pace. He looks like a beast of a card again. 82 pace, 86 defending, 81 physical. Looks to be a great centre back in the Serie A. Acerbi looks pretty good. Very slow, so he'd have to be paired with a fast centre back. But 86 defending and 82 physical. I mean, he's going to be a wall, an absolute wall. There are no fast centre backs here. So let's have a look what we got on the second page. Murillo looks pretty well rounded. 75 pace, 79 defending, 80 physical. The rest of his stats are very lackluster, but pace, defending, physical is decent there. What else we got? Juan Jesus had a very nice foot swap card in FIFA 19, in fact. And his card looks decent as well. 76, 78, 74. Not the worst card here. I think we're going to... Let's put Murillo in the middle here. Let's have a look what they're suggesting. Nothing great there. Let's have a look again at the centre backs from Serie A and just see what we can find. I'm gonna stick Juan Jesus in. We'll have Murillo and Juan Jesus. He's a little bit low rated. His dribbling, shooting, and passing do let him down quite a bit. At centre backs here, the passing is very low, so that is something you have to sort of be aware of while you're playing. Playing out for the back might not be an option for you if you've got centre backs that don't have the passing stat. Alright, now last position, let's have a look at the Serie A left backs. Alexandro, highest rated. Kolarov, decent, good passing, good defending, decent physical dribbling and shooting, and 69 pace isn't the worst. You know, like I said, if you can get above 70, that's really good. So he's got 69, that's not bad. Only 82 rated as well. But because he's the second highest rated, he might be a little bit expensive. Could get Asamoah, 74 pace, 78 passing, 82 dribbling. Asamoah looks good. We're going to stick Asamoah in. This is what I would consider a decent starting squad for the Serie A. And I think we're going to leave it there. I'll be back tomorrow with the web app live. We're going to see if we can get some packs opened, the welcome packs. Try and get some of those objectives done, get some of the SBCs done, and see what kind of squad we can build with our starter packs. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. I will try and keep this series up to date, and I will see you again tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Thanks for watching, guys, and bye.